Hello everyone, welcome to this first look at Battlefleet Gothic Armada. First time they've ever done a Battlefleet Gothic game. Yeah, that's Abaddon, the despoiler ship right there in the background, and you can drive that thing with the planet killer attached to the front of it. Look at that cannonade. Look at it. That cannonade. Anyway, so we do have the graphics, I believe, set to maximum. Yep, maximum graphics. Now, I can't really do more than that. It's not letting me. Apparently there's some additional settings. This is the beta, by the way, so this is a first look. I did a first look on live stream earlier for you guys, but I figured let's do another first look for 40K Theories as he asked, and we will be doing a full review when the game debuts and I've had some time to play it for a little bit. So, first thing, ships. We have ships. You start with light cruisers. Individual escort ships are not named, whereas the light cruisers and larger are named. You can earn, so there's light cruisers, cruisers, battle cruisers, and battleships. Those are the four categories of ships on the line. You also have escort ships. Every ship has stats, as you can see, the range at which it can detect and determine what it's facing. The troop value indicates how good the troops are. The ship is slightly upgraded. How thick the shields are, how good the hull is, speed, the degrees per second that it turns, its armor, which I'm going to be going over in depth in a second. The turrets are kind of its self-defense turrets, / its primary macro weapons. And then it has its primary weapons. In this case, the cruiser has twin-linked laser battery. This cruiser has twin-linked laser batteries. We have an ordnance launch bay, and we have a heavy macro turret. This is Chaos, by the way. There are a couple of cruisers, as a matter of fact. One with nothing but twin-linked lance weapons. Kind of nice, as lance weapons can't miss. And a heavy macro turret. We have another one with just macro batteries and a heavy macro turret. We have another one with a heavy prowl lance, which is a big lance, plus 4 macro batteries. And then we have this one that I'm using with the ordnance bays, the ability to launch fighters. You have Imperials, you have Orcs, and you have Eldar. Also, as a DLC for pre-ordering, or if you want to pay the extra money for the DLC anyway, you also have Space Marines. And right now the game is 10% off and comes with the Space Marines. That's a little tempting, but we're going to go over everything for you guys that they have unlocked for us right now. Upgrade-wise, you install upgrades. Changes how the ship works a little bit. I gave it armor piercing so it can go through up to 3,000 units of armor with its macro cannons, meaning its macro cannons basically ignore armor. And I gave it faster engine speed. This one over here, extra turrets. It's got 3 additional self-defense point defense turrets, and it's got quicker fighter refueling. But you get the idea about upgrades. Skills are special abilities. You have defense special abilities, which focus on shields. You have damage special abilities, which focus on killing enemy shields or just flat out doing damage through the shield. So these are bombs. You'll get to see how those work. Sensor and control. Stasis bombs are wonderful for that. Support, you can taunt ships into attacking you, or you can transfer void shields to them. There's probably some more special abilities they haven't unlocked for us yet, but that's for later. Recon, you can deploy a beacon which will detect and determine all the enemy ships within 10,000, or you can send an auger probe which just keeps going in a straight line until it runs out and detects everything in its path. Maneuver, micro warp jump, enhanced induction cells to instantly replenish your maneuver gauge. Yes, there's a bunch of gauges and stuff you have to pay attention to. This is a real-time strategy / kind of an RPG type feel, because these ships are a part of my fleet. They level up as they do stuff. Favors, in the case of Chaos, are the marks. Mark of Khorne, Mark of Nurgle, Mark of Slaanesh, Mark of Tzeentch. I'm tempted to put a mark on the ship, but I'm kind of saving and waiting. Crew! So the ships can get insubordinate and choose to try to leave. Demonic influence reduces this insubordination chance. You can also execute the captain, but then you lose all the skills of that captain. So this, what is it? You lose something when you execute the captain. I forget what exactly it is. I'm still kind of new to this. If they're trying to abandon all hope and run away, or if they're disobeying your orders. Navigator, which reduces the amount of time it can get lost in the warp when it does an emergency warp away. Improve repairs, improve critical hit chance with your main guns, make your boarding troops better, reduce cooldown, and make your fighter squadrons better. So that's all the upgrades. That's everything about the ships. I don't actually have access to the battle cruisers and battleships yet. You have to battle out for that, but we're gonna go and do a battle. Let you guys see what that looks like. So go battle. This is skirmish mode on normal difficulty. By the way, I'm very impressed. This game has a true AI. The AI will adjust to your actions, try to counter you. It's a very difficult machine to beat. And I'm actually impressed with that. So keep that in mind as you're playing. The AI can turn around and kick your butt. So we're going to take one escort, I believe. Yeah, we're going to take the Infidel Raider with its torpedoes. I want you guys to see those. Because torpedoes are very common with the Imperial ships. They're not so common with the Chaos vessels. 450, I think this is just a cruiser clash. Two fleets go at it in deathmatch. There's other scenarios like convoy escort, steal the data from each other and get out with it. Destroy the target admiral ship. Ooh. Ooh. Well, we're going to be focusing him.
We've sighted an enemy ship.
Is that the target? Oh shit! There's a lot of. They brought a lot of escorts. Oh yeah, that's the target.
Your orders. For the ruinous powers.
Torpedoes away.
Command me.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Come on, come on, come on. Deploy the stasis bomb. Everyone, go at him. Launch boarding craft. We want point. I want you guys point blank. We need point blank. I know Chaos are good at range, but I really want you guys point blank. Except you.
Reloading ordnance.
Let's take out that escort while we're here. Launch boarding craft. Oh, he's dead. He is dead. That's a lot of escorts. We might want to stop and take these out. Another escort. Good God. Oh my God, they tried to lure us into a trap. What a dick move. Except for they lured us into a trap with a bunch of escorts, and we're up against a light cruiser and all its escorts.
Ready eternally.
Turn on those escorts. Let's take them out.
Your orders.
Let's have these light cruisers go at it. Now you can see the detail on the ship is actually pretty good. We want to specifically target his engines if we can and slam on ours.
Ready eternally.
Wait for it. Oh shit, my cruiser's gonna get in the way. I can hit my own ship with those.
Command me.
Assault boat success, that's what I want to hear.
Forward to the slaughter.
Drop a bomb there.
Ready eternally. Command me.
Come on, line those torpedoes up. Line them up, 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 line them up. Fire!
Slaughter them.
Alright, I think we got one of the escorts. He's done.
For the dark gods.
have some assault boats, and while we're at it, launch a boarding assault. Oh god, all of that fire. No! Don't you get away from me!
Reloading ordnance.
No! I think that's actually a defeat because he got away. Yeah, it's a defeat because he got away. Do what? Because I have to kill him. My objective was to kill him. Thankfully, I didn't actually lose any ships. I did cripple one of his and destroy 2, so that's good news. That was a short, brutal fight. I should have stayed on that Admiral ship with everything I had, just kept launching the assault troops so he couldn't get away. You can interrupt them getting away if you can get an assault troop deployed onto his vessel. So, that is the first look here at Chaos Warships and at Battlefleet Gothic. It's fast-paced, it's fun. The battles at most last 20 minutes. There is a campaign here. We're going to go take a first look at that for you guys. Wasn't quite done yet. But I'm going to show you guys the campaign. Now, the campaign, granted,
for 10,000.
Captain Spire, data log
the campaign right now only has access to 3 missions.
Orbital station Aleph in the Naxos
You don't have access to more.
I'm on my way to investigate.
Just how it is.
Sir, we're approaching the location of Orbital Station Aleph.
I'm assuming that there's more than just the Imperial campaign. I hope there is. I would really appreciate an Orcish campaign, devs. Wink, wink. Or I would really appreciate, I don't know, a Chaos campaign.
Engines hot.
As you can see, I don't have full control over the vessel and all its capabilities yet. It's just kind of trying to... This is the tutorial mission, as it were. But I figured that you guys would want to see the campaign map before we close this out, so you get an idea of what you're getting into. And there's certain maneuvers.
Minefield directly ahead, Captain.
Oh shit.
We must maneuver quickly, or it is likely the ship will be damaged.
All available power to the plasma thrusters. We're going to execute a high-energy turn.
Resuming normal functions.
Yep, the high energy turn, so you can quickly re-angle and realign the ship. Say you want to launch a boarding action right now, or you want to set up your torpedoes right now, or you want to set up some other special ability that requires
Resume our course to the orbital station.
direction, or you want to set up for a ramming attack, because ramming is a thing. That's these big prows on the front are made for ramming, and the orcs specialize in ramming and boarding actions. Hence why I kind of want an orcish campaign. I like boarding my enemy ships. Just saying. You don't have to, devs.
Auger arrays indicate that the orbital station is heavily damaged. I suggest we move in closer to discover what happened here.
Helm coordinates acknowledged.
Captain, we can reach the station faster by pushing the engine status to all ahead full.
Now you don't want to drain this bar completely, because if you drain this bar completely, the entirety of this is useless. So you want to wait until it gets kind of low and then let off.
Cruising speed.
Because if the bar goes completely down, you can't use it until it fully recharges, and you can see how slow this charges. Oh yeah, that's your warp jump, your get the hell out of here button. That's what that 180 down here in the lower right corner is. Basically tells me how long before I can use it. Should I wish to.
It seems like the station has been attacked recently. The enemy may still be lurking around.
Sir, I recommend dispatching some of the ship's armsmen to board Orbital Station Aleph and report on what they find. Boarding parties underway, Captain.
We're seeing several weapon impacts and signs of explosions at the bulkhead.
We found the command center, sir. This place is a mess. It's full of bodies. The station's command crew. They're all dead.
Act cautiously, Sergeant. I have a bad feeling about this.
Sir, we found a survivor. Sir, the station is a trap. We're under attack by Quaker forces.
That's not good.
Captain, a defense platform on the station has activated and is targeting our
By
vessel.
the way, something very
Broadside
interesting I have
macro
found
cannons
out
ready to
by
fire
looking at
on
the
your
game's
orders,
code.
sir.
The angle of impact. Not only do you have these armor values for front, side, and rear, but the angle of impact, apparently according to the code, affects the armor value. Good job.
Underway! Engines to maximum! Cruising speed set!
Cannons are standard weaponry. Their accuracy the weapon decreases with distance. Lances always hit the target and ignore its armor. Yeah, there's that lance, that big laser.
Awaiting orders.
Target destroyed, Captain. We blew it to pieces.
It's silly of them to shoot at me.
I'm picking up some strange signals in the nearby gas cloud.
Changing course. Course plotted.
Move away. We want to draw them out of the gas cloud and give us some distance just in case. Because there's two of them.
Orders received.
High energy turn. Whee! Look at that turn. Look
Cruising
at that.
speed set. Setting course.
Sir, the signals. They're iconoclast destroyers.
Chaos ships. This sector is a long way from the Eye of Terror. What could they be after here?
Whatever their reasons, Captain, these heretics must be destroyed at once.
Captain, consulting the ship's cogitators and machine spirit can help guide you in making tactical decisions in battle.
Oh, and yeah, single player has tactical cogitator. I keep forgetting this is here. I can slow down the action to 1/10 of the pace during single player games. That also includes the skirmish that we
We need
just
to
did.
direct additional power to the targeting cogitators to increase our weaponry's accuracy.
Acquiring new vector.
That increases weaponry. You have these 4 orders here: silent running, brace for impact, lock on, and reload. It's kind of obvious what they do. Reload actually decreases the time it takes for you to recharge your ship's capabilities. And these guys really want to be, with their light macro turrets and their they really want to be far away from me. Also, when shots miss, they actually missed. When shots hit, they actually hit.
Ready. Underway. Cruising speed set. Orders received.
Well done, crew.
Captain, the auger arrays are reporting more enemy signals.
Oh,
Many
holy
more.
shit.
A gigantic chaos fleet. There's no way we could survive fighting them head-on. Contact the High Command immediately.
Unable to do so, Captain. All communications are jammed. Captain, there may be a way for us to escape and warn Port Moore. We could risk an emergency warp jump.
It's risky to engage the warp engines this close to the star's gravitational field. But the Chaos Fleet has us boxed in. Sir, we don't have any
Get
other
out.
options.
I really think the warp needs to take
Oh,
longer.
eternal God Emperor.
You should have more time to stop them from getting out.
Dangers of the void.
What's this? Back here. The spoiler class battleship. Yeah, I don't want my little dauntless light cruiser to take on no despoiler. Oh shit, warp before those torpedoes hit. That would be appreciated. I'm just saying. So here we have capital of the Gothic headquarters, sector headquarters, Port Ball. And I am honestly, I think they got the tone. I can't skip this, by the way. I think they got the tone, the voice acting, dead on for Warhammer 40K. I mean, they really did.
If what you say is true, Captain Spire, a vast Chaos fleet is massing for attack. Inquisitor Horst, are you sure of this man?
Maybe we should consider someone else.
Isn't this captain from a planet that rebelled against the Emperor's will?
Enough! His faith will be tested thoroughly.
So you have a Space Marine, you have a Adeptus Mechanicus, an Inquisitor, and a Guardsman.
Love the Emperor, for he is the salvation of mankind.
Who all just question the hell out of
for
me.
he will lead you to the light of the future. Honor his servants, for they speak his voice. Tremble before his majesty, for we all walk in his immortal shadow.
Okay. I'm about to undergo an
Let us
inquisitorial
begin.
interrogation. That's a regular thing that the captains have to endure.
We needed to be certain. The enemy we face is no ordinary foe.
I understand.
You are to be promoted to the rank of Admiral and given command of a fleet.
I will not fail you, Inquisitor.
There is much to do and little time, Admiral Spire. I fear a storm coming to the Gothic sector. One we are not yet prepared to face.
Yeah, well, damn. Well, damn!
The Gothic
So,
sector is beginning to turn away from the Emperor's light.
Here is...
Treachery, sedition, and heresy have broken out like a plague upon our worlds.
Are you done?
Admiral Spire, your new rank entitles you to command a small
Alright, when you're
war
done.
fleet of Imperial...
Okay, so as you can see, each of these worlds has these little icons next to it. Basically indicates what bonuses you get from them. Now, right now, we don't have a Colonel world, so... that sucks. But the map is yet to be complete. Because it says 50 worlds, out of 50 worlds lost, and I have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you know the map isn't done. Or at least we don't have access to it yet. But each one of these grants bonuses. And bonuses are a good thing. Yeah, we don't have any Forge worlds in here. We don't have any Colonel worlds in here. We only have one Scholar Progenitum, one Penal world. There's got to be more of those. One Omnisile Temple. And then you have
Your first
the
assignment
missions.
is to put an end to the unrest and rebellion threatening a nearby system.
So, that is our first look at... We've seen how fleet building works. We've now seen how the map looks to start with. I'm imagining the map is going to get much bigger. And there's only 3 missions available. One against Chaos fleets, one against a rebelling Imperial fleet, and one against an Orc fleet. I hope you guys have enjoyed this first look. In the meantime, from my house to yours, this is Fiaura, signing out for right now. Come check out my channel from 40K Theories, or if you're here from my own channel,